Hi, friends. Once again, you are welcome to another opportunity to listen to this unique, never seen before business opportunity of a business called OnPassive. So my name is Comfort Confo and I live in the United Kingdom. So I would like to tell you that I'm doing a presentation about an IT company, but I have no background in IT. My background is nursing. I'm a nurse. I have a master's degree in health law and ethics. But what I'm doing here is just because I've learned, but I feel comfortable because I am surrounded by powerful IT engineers. So nothing goes wrong because I have powerful support system. So like I said, we are here because of OnPassive. OnPassive is that kind of a company that we have never heard about. It's something that has never happened. We just get it since 2018, and now it is where it is, and that is why we are here today. So OnPassive, a lot of things have happened. You know, the 21st century has seen the birth of various types of businesses, and people have gone through bitter experiences, terrible experiences that they are unable to differentiate one thing from the other. That is why I love this is the title of a book written by someone called Dr. Davis Curtis. The book is titled Things That Are Different Are Not the Same. So a lot of things have happened out there, but there are different things which are not the same like what you have seen out there today. So this helps me to I always like to start telling you about OnPassive by first of all saying what it is not. So I want you to know that OnPassive is not a network marketing. It is not a multi-level marketing or what we call MLM. OnPassive is not a pyramid scheme. OnPassive is not a affiliate marketing, all of those words that people use out there. So what is it then? What makes it different, right? The thing is that OnPassive is an IT company, an information technology company powered by the latest technology called artificial intelligence. And so this company was created in 2018. So the administrative headquarters of OnPassive is in Orlando, Florida, in the United States of America. And the technical hub where you have the IT engineers working 24 hours round the clock is in Hyderabad, India. And so the CEO of this company is who is equally the founder of the company is called Mr. Ash Mufareh. He is equally based in Florida, Orlando, in the United States of America. So Mr. Ash Mufareh, he is a family man. He's got a master's degree in information technology and e-commerce. And he has equally done further studies and has got certifications in what we call artificial intelligence and traffic driving, you know. And equally, he's got more than 20 years of experience in internet marketing. If you listened to him last Friday, he says all his life he has been doing internet marketing. He has no clue how the traditional marketing functions. So that is how much experience he brings with this and with the company. So why are we talking to you about someone's company? Why are we presenting the company to you? Because Mr. Ash Mufareh is giving everybody who is interested an opportunity to become a founding member of this company, right? So when you become a founding member, what does that mean to you? It means a lot that I'm going to explain. And this takes me once again to the expression, according to Dr. Davis Curtis, he says things that are different are not the same. So I will present OnPassive to you by way of always comparing it to other things so that you see that difference and see why you would need to be part of it, you know. So OnPassive on its own is a unique company with a unique opportunity. Unique in what sense? OnPassive, we do not do what they call recruiting. Why? Because in nowadays, the businesses like are listed up there, the MLMs, the network marketing, and so on. When you join a network marketing platform, immediately you join, you go to work. Because if you don't work, you will not make money. And going to work means recruiting. I will need to go and talk to James about the network marketing platform. I will need to go and talk to Delphine. I will need to go and talk to Winifred. Because if I don't call them or I don't introduce a business to them so that they join, I will not make money. There are times I will even go, people will even go a further step to lie so that they get people join. Because if people don't join, you will not make money, right? But OnPassive doesn't do that. With OnPassive, everything is done for you because everything is automatic. So I am going to explain what that means. Another thing about OnPassive that no other company out there has is the fact that apart from equally, there's what you call with network marketing, there is what you call monthly subscription. Because what we are going to earn from OnPassive is what we call passive income. And companies that make passive income, you are supposed to pay these monthly subscriptions in order to sustain the business. So with network marketing, with MLMs and so on, you have to pay passive this monthly subscription by coming out of pocket every month to pay, to sustain your business. And so what happens if you can't make it? You are like, you feel stuck, you get stuck, you are in trouble, right? But with OnPassive, you don't do that because we are going to make enough money that is going to take care of this monthly subscription. And why is it normal that even with OnPassive, you are going to pay monthly subscription? Because everything is automatic, and for the business to continue to go on, some people are working for us. So we pay people to work on our behalf. That is why we need to pay, because these people, they need salaries. Our office buildings, they need to be taken care of. And then we have lawyers, we have managers, we have all sorts of people. Right now, as I speak, we have at least 800 IT engineers and lawyers, managers, and all of those working for us 24 hours round the clock. These people need to be paid so that you and I, we do not do anything. And then another difference between OnPassive and other things is that OnPassive has its own product built from scratch. Products that they conceived the idea, they carefully thought about it, conceived the idea, created everything from scratch. They did not copy anything from anybody. They thought about it, looked at everything that is happening or is existing now, see the faults, see the mistakes, and say, this is where these people go wrong, and so on. And they create theirs from scratch with own self-made formulas as they are going to release them to us, right? And so you see, this is the difference with network marketing and the rest. There are times that why these businesses do fail most of the time, apart from the fact that you have to go to recruit or the monthly subscription and so on, these businesses do not have viable products, right? What OnPassive has to offer are what we call viable products. These products are necessary, they are basic needs for every human being on planet Earth, right? Because anything we have to offer, you will need either one or two of them, whether you like it, it is automatic, it is natural, because we are already using the ones that are existing, whether we like it or not. So that is what OnPassive equally has to offer. So when you are doing business, you have products, you have what you are selling, and what you are selling is what people need. Then you will never run dry, you will never know any problems, you will never have to have any difficulty to deal with, because people need your product, they use them and they pay for it. And so business will always bloom, Network marketing platforms, for example, the MLMs, if you register maybe to sell vitamins or some of those food supplements and so on and so forth, people buy them. Those are not basic necessities, because we have them in stores, we have them in dollar shops, we have them in Poundland, we have them in Savers where you can buy for £1 for 50p and so on. So I don't see need, if I'm not rich enough, I'll not be able to subscribe to a company just to get supplements, right? And so when people don't buy because they don't see the need, because they think that they can still live without those products, what happens? Business doesn't go well, and so you fail. But with OnPassive, that will never happen, because all we have is what everybody needs. And so nobody will ever say anybody is going anywhere with anything. And so second, apart from that, right, we have what they call traffic. This takes us again to businesses. You have people who do online businesses. And what happens to these businesses? You open an online shop, you want to sell shoes, you want to sell clothes, and so on. Your business is there like for as long as it is. Nobody comes to click on it. Nobody buys for long weeks or months and so on. You don't make money, right? Because you don't have traffic. So by traffic here is just what we call customers or clients, right? So when you don't have traffic, you don't have people to come and knock, just like a shop on an on-site shop. If you have your shop, you're selling whatever you're selling. People don't walk through the door to buy what you are selling. Then there is no business. That is the same thing with online marketing. So what Mr. Akinfare does after he has his master's degree in information technology, he studies further and gets knowledge about traffic generation. So that is why we say everything OnPassive is what? It is automatic. Automatic in the sense that with the help of what we call artificial intelligence, the company is going to build your team for you, because they will fetch the client on your behalf. They will build the team for you. They will do the marketing campaign for you, and they will sell the products for you. So with OnPassive, all you do is you sleep while you earn money. You don't get to do anything. The only thing you have to sweat about is try to raise the registration fee, register and become a founding member, and you are good to go, and your life has immediately and totally been transformed from there, right? So, apart from that, when we're talking about products, what are products? The products that OnPassive has to offer is nothing tangible, it's nothing you can touch. And so they're not, it's something that they cannot give you to sell because it's not their IT products. So only the company can sell it. That is why you only stay and then they sell it and you make the money as a founding member. So some examples of products here could be something like Ocademy. Ocademy is an online learning platform. It is actually an online academic institution. So what OnPassive has to offer is compared to, we know about the Open University, Udemy, and all of those things, right? The difference here is that the portfolio, the power, the strength of Ocademy is compared to nothing. It's what nobody has ever seen. OnPassive has those functionalities like distraction detection, right? So that if my child is doing homeschooling and the moment the teacher is lecturing, the child is distracted because they're playing on their tablet or something, a signal will pop up where the teacher will notice that this particular student is not learning, and the teacher says, stop what you are doing and concentrate. Apart from that, we come from, if everybody here is African, we come from that continent where our teachers, our lecturers, our pastors and preachers and so on, they work so hard and earn almost nothing. But with Ocademy, our teachers are going to work smart and earn really good money, money that will help them to equally travel around the world like any other person does, to do a lot of other things, to help people, because you make good money, which means if you are a founding member and you have a platform, you are a teacher, for example, and then you make note of the subject that you teach and upload on Ocademy, the artificial intelligence will drive traffic. Let's say if you are an English language teacher, they will go around the world, get students, people who are looking for, they want to study English language online, to come and consume what you have, because that is what you sell. So OnPassive drives what they call targeted traffic. And so they will drive traffic to your platform, to your English language platform, only people who need to learn English language. They will not see someone who wants to buy shoes and send them to come to Ocademy. That is what OnPassive does. There is actually more to it, but that is just a bit about it, right? So apart from that, one of the products we have to offer is what they call video conferencing. This is what we are using now here, Zoom. Zoom is an example of video conferencing. You know that there are many other ones like Skype and so on and so forth, but Zoom has been the king in the market, and they have made more than 10 times profit just during this COVID-19. Somebody to help to meet. So, so Zoom has been the king in the market, but Zoom has its weaknesses. Just see what we are going through here. I started and I stopped and I had to restart. It is freezing. It is a lot of things are happening. When people join in and it gets to a particular number of people, it gets maxed out and you cannot join anymore. And you have to pay a lot of money. With Zoom, you pay just as much as you are consuming. How much I pay for this Zoom link will be different from the person who pays for more hours. And then somebody who uses Zoom 24 hours on the clock or 5 days a week or so, they will pay more money. For example, OnPassive as a company, they pay, I think, over $30,000 every month for Zoom, right? But then when Oconnect is going to come, it's going to beat Zoom hands down, because first of all, Oconnect is going to be sophisticated. It has quality. It has many, many other functionalities that Zoom does not have. Oconnect has functionalities. For example, if we're in here, somebody is an Arab, somebody is a French, somebody is a German. I am speaking here in English. Oconnect will translate automatically to who is understanding German, and what they will hear is German. The Arab will listen to Arabic and so on. Meanwhile, I am speaking in English. And so there is just so much to that. And you know, all of these products so far, we can now, as of now, boast of at least 50 products of our own. And the creation of these products is ongoing. They keep on creating more products, and the more they create, they add to it. We equally share the profit as founding members. And one thing I want to make clear here, let me get another example, because I want to get what we know. Another example is going to be what they call a community, or which is like social media, like Facebook, like WhatsApp, like Twitter, and we call this ONET. Do you know that you pay to use Facebook? Do you know that you pay to use WhatsApp? Do you know that you pay to use Twitter? Do you know that you pay to search on Google? Yes, of course you do, because if you don't have internet, you will not be able to access those places. So when you search on those platforms, or you use WhatsApp, forward as receive, and so on, when you use all of those things, your internet provider pays money to those companies. Do you know that people make money from you typing and forwarding messages or posting pictures on Facebook? When you upload a picture, Facebook makes money. When people like, Facebook make money. When people even dislike, thumbs down, Facebook make money. People comment, Facebook makes money. People share, Facebook makes money, right? That is how rich Mark Zuckerberg and his people and his company and his team are, and his founding members. They are now, I think, at their trillions. If I'm not making a mistake, it's a trillionaire company, just like Zoom, just like Google, just like all of those companies out there, right? But then we have about 50 different companies in one, because our ONET, which is like Facebook, is worth billions of dollars. Our own Academy is worth billions of dollars. Our other platforms like Obless and so on, they're worth billions of dollars, right? So imagine that only Facebook, they are so rich that everybody's like, when you hear Mark Zuckerberg, all you think are trillions, right? Then imagine, multiply all of these times 50 plus. How rich, that is how massive we are, right? And so the good thing about it is that it is 100% hands-free. You don't need to be educated. You don't need to be IT literate, like I told you before. I'm not an IT engineer. You just need to be able to afford the registration fee, and you make yourself comfortable. And this is something that's going to transform your life forever and ever. And so what does it take to become a founding member of OnPassive? You need to register for the sum of $97 US. So if you are paying your registration fee and then using, let's say, your credit card or your debit card and so on, you pay extra charges, you pay administration charges for $5, and altogether it makes it $102 US. But that is as of now that I am speaking. If you listen to our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare, last Friday, he says we are nearer to launch than ever before. So any moment from now, we are going to slide into soft launch. And what would that mean? It's going to mean that when we are into soft launch, you are going to now, who is not yet registered, the registration fee will move, it will increase from $97 to how much, we don't know yet, but it's going to be definitely more than $97. But the good news here is that if somebody registers at the level of soft launch, you will still be a founding member of OnPassive. What you cannot be is when you come back now after the hard launch. When people start using the products out there, you come in, you can only come in as a client, as a reseller. So you may make money, but you can never make the kind of money that OnPassive, the founding members are making. In OnPassive, we don't speak money though, we make wealth. We create wealth on OnPassive because when you make money this minute, it can get finished the next minute. But what OnPassive offers us is wealth. And so you are a wealthy person, automatically you sign in as a founding member of OnPassive. And so there is this quotation I would like to bring to you. Richard Branson, he says, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity, but you are not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. You know, nowadays, like I said before, people have experienced a lot of difficult and terrible things out there, so that people hesitate to say yes, right? But OnPassive is that company where you just want to say yes without looking backwards. OnPassive is that company where you can say yes even without knowing it, and just pop and just rush in. Why do you quickly say yes to OnPassive? First, it is 100% risk-free. But there are times I want to impose a risk on it by saying that you have $5 to risk, because if you register for $97, you pay $5 charges to your financial institution. But if at some point some craziness comes to someone and they think that, oh, this was not what I bargained for, I want to quit OnPassive, then they would refund you 100%. They will give back your $97 to you. What you will not get is the $5 because you did not pay that to the company. You paid it to your financial institution. So it is risk-free. You come in, learn, understand more, and move with the winning team. If you really come in, learn and understand, and think that this was not what I thought it was going to be, fine. Mr. Ash Mufare says they give out your $97 to you with a kiss, smiling, say thanks, good night, right? So that is on passive for you. So apart from that, there is just every reason for you to become a founding member. Because if you join in, there are a lot of things you can do, and there is things that you can choose not to do. Because one, remember that you are not the one doing anything. All you have to do is pay for your registration. If you join in, you can choose to become an active member. Active members are people like us who are here, sharing the opportunity to other brothers and sisters. Because if we don't share the vision, people will not know that something is happening like that. Me, I joined June last year, but I did not need to do anything, because it is not my job to tell people about the business. But if I don't tell you, my brother or my sister, you will not know that there's something like that. And tomorrow you are going to blame me. That is the only reason why I am here. So you can choose whether to tell people about the business or not. What makes you a prosperous, wealthy person that changes your life forever is just the fact that you are a founding member. But if you choose not to do anything, it's fine. There is a little difference here in that if I choose to share, I tell people about it, I tell my family, my friends, my neighbors, and so on, and they join, the company will put them under my team, because even though I'm not supposed to do, I go ahead and do it for the love for my people. They put the people under me. So the moment company launches now, and they want to start building your teams, our teams from scratch, I will already be making money from the people that I use my personal effort to bring into the company. That is just the difference, right? So when they launch, even if I have 1 million people in my team, and those people were not given to me by the company, the moment the company starts building teams, if they start maybe for the first time and they're giving everybody three people, I will also be entitled to 3, because the job to build a team is the company's and not mine. So, but I will be earning some money now from the people that I shared the vision to. They bought it and then joined us on board. That is just the difference. But you don't need to worry, because it is not your job, and that is not what makes you a prosperous, wealthy person on passive, right? So what you do, if you really want to share the vision and you can't say it, you don't need to worry. Many people have sacrificed to come here and just do this presentation. So just bring them on board, tell them that this is the business, come and listen to someone say it better than I can do. And then if you have any questions, ask, let them answer, so that you understand and take an informed decision. So when the people come now, we help do the presentation, and then they join under your team, and then you build your team together, and then it makes it even much better. Because tomorrow, like when you get rich and your friend is not rich, there are a lot of things you will be doing you will not do with your friend, because while you are going around either helping people because you have money, you are going around discovering the world, your friend will actually be going to work because they don't have the money that you have. And so it's not going to be fun. You can only enjoy it as brothers and sisters together, as friends together. That is why you cannot keep it to yourself. But you don't have to say it. Bring them, let's say it to them, and then they get registered under your team. So apart from that, now we have yeah, we have the products. We have, you don't have to register. You don't have to do anything. I think I'm just approaching the end. That is why I'm getting I'm missing out on what am I? I'm not missing out on anything. So let me end here, because I think people will still have questions, right? So let's wrap it up. So I want to end by actually making another. Okay, this is important. That's what was running off my mind. So now you have 2 times to come out of OnPassive to be a founding member. First time you register for $97, and then the last time now, after you have registered, you wait until the launch. After launch, you are going to now pay the last out of pocket, which is going to be about $250. The CEO has not yet said the exact amount, but it's going to be about $250 US. So why are we paying this $250? It is because they are going to use it to activate your account. Remember, we are not paying any monthly subscriptions. So this is your first subscription, which is acting as activation fee. Because why are you paying this activation fee? Business has just launched. It is the first month, we have not made money yet, and so on. But then your account needs to go active so that from the next month now you start earning money. And so when you finish, when you successfully pay your $250, after that, the rest of your life, all you do is receive from OnPassive. You never give anything to them anymore because you have two wallets. Our wallet is one of the products that we have, and it's the online wallet is just like PayPal and so on. So you have two wallets. One of them is called the funding wallet. All of the money that you earn, your profit or your compensation, your commission, actually your commission comes into what you call funding wallet. And from the funding wallet now, the company takes away the little bit. It's just like when you earn your normal salaries, your employer takes out the taxes, right? So the little that comes to your, the money that comes to your account, the company takes the little one that they need for your monthly subscription, and the rest of it goes to your O wallet. And O wallet is that one that is connected to your bank account, which you can then withdraw anytime without permission, without interest, without paying any charges for withdrawing this money, right? So that's how comfortable it is. So we'll keep talking, and before I end, I'll end again with another quote from Warren Buffett, who says, if you don't look for a way to make money while you sleep, you are going to work until you die. That is very true. OnPassive is that only platform that is going to offer you total freedom. That is 100% financial and time freedom. Some people have money, but they don't have time to spend this money on. Others have time, but they do not have the money. But OnPassive gives you time and gives you money. So while you sleep, while you travel, while you spend time with your children, while you visit your grandma or you go around and do charity works, money is running into your account because you don't get to do anything. Everything is 100% automated. That's why you don't even need to know how to read and write in order to be a member. You just need to afford the registration fee. So I would like to end here, and then we give room for question and answer. So if you have any question, I am accompanied with a powerful team, and I recognize the presence of my best and personal best friend and partner, my brother Collins. Welcome to this platform. And so we have Collins in the house. We have our brother engineer Michael. We have our brother Ivan. And yes, so if you have any question, I think that we are going to have responses. Just ask as many questions as you can. Ask if you need any clarifications. If you're asking a question and you are not yet a founding member, let us know so that we respond to you first, because we give priority to those who are not founding members. We are doing this presentation now. There are some questions that if we have founding members in the house, we will not answer them here. We will rather say you should attend the meeting, the question and answer tomorrow. But if we have founding members, we give them priority. Apart from that, I'm going to stop the recording now so that if we mistakenly say something that is business secret, it stays only here. We don't take it to the public. So I'm ending the recording, and then I'll leave room open now for question and answer. You can raise your hand like this, or you raise it by putting it on the screen like this, so that we can talk to you, or you just unmute yourself and say, can I ask a question, please? And then we'll do that. So thank you. Now it's time for question and answer.